I just want to say a special thank you to the people of Crown Haven. For the last 2 days I've been in Crown Haven. I see half of the dog building. It'll take us 6 months to get the half finished. We're slow, but we're getting there. But that's not my story. We had the Minister of Youth and Sports, Mario Bowleg, in Crown Haven trying to get back to Grand Bahama because they had a sports meet. And his presence was needed in Grand Bahama after touring Abaco and trying to get in these committee meetings. And I saw a beautiful display of human spirit and a man that has a company, and he's a hands-on man. I don't know who Mr. Pinder was. I found out who he was yesterday. I seen him aggressively, always there, but I missed his host when I was campaigning. I don't know if he voted for me, but he looked like a coalition. He got that spirit like me. But we had a mix-up on the boat trying to get Minister to Grand Bahama. And I called Mr. Pinder, Mr. William, I got all the name, Mr. William B. Pinder. And I just want to say to you, Mr. William B. Pinder, whenever Kai Mills is traveling back and forth to Grand Bahama, Kai got on your boat because you impressed me highly in your people's skill and your willingness to help. The minister's boat got stuck somewhere out there. First of all, he shouldn't have had a convertible boat. You don't have a convertible boat when the wind is blowing 40, 50 knot and torrential rain. That means the minister would have lost his cell phone and all his clothes would have been wet. And I look on the dock and I saw 2 boats and I asked who those boats belongs to. Well, they were belonging to Pinder's charter owner, William B. Pinder. They got 3 numbers on the board there. Call 1. The first call I got immediate action. I tell the lady, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Mr. Pinder. If I could speak to the owner, why should I speak to the worker? Well, she obliged me. She said Mr. Pinder would be there in 5 minutes. Lo and behold, Mr. Pinder was there in 5 minutes. I left Norris Bain to negotiate getting the minister to get on one of those charter into Grand Bahama. Norris called me back as a negotiator because I am a negotiator. So I talked to Mr. Pinder. 15 minutes, the minister had 350 horse on his stern and heading into Grand Bahama. And that is because of the heart of Mr. Pinder. So I'm telling anybody that's scared of flying and you want to go from McLeanstown into Crown Haven, or you want to go to Crown Haven to Grand Bahama, I'm going to give you Mr. Pinder's number. Got 3 numbers there. I know why they got all these numbers. But the number I called him on was 577-6016. 577-6016. Of course, his secretary is going to answer. His next number is 825-5652. Another number is 458-2621. 458-2621. That's Pinder's ferry service. And I just want to say, if we had more people, that's people person and hands-on, like Mr. Pinder, we'd have a better world. And I was so proud to officially met him yesterday. And we kick right in gear. And first thing he said, like I say, we don't trust the government. We ain't trust the government. But he trusted me. He trusted Norris Bain. But he don't trust the government. And they ain't had no check. But the ferry went in 15 minutes after being waiting there for 40 minutes. And one of the most beautiful things that most people didn't know in my video is that the minister gave up his boat for the Little Leaguers baseball because I don't know what happened to their boat. But they find out that the minister was coming, and the minister had a boat. So soon as they get there, them little brutes, they smart. They come and thank the minister for allowing them to use his boat, but the minister didn't know that they were apprehending his boat. Vogel was already sitting up front of the minister boat. Vogel, how you get in the minister boat? He didn't tell you he could carry you, but after the minister saw that they gangstering him, he allowed the little leaguers to go in his boat, and he being stuck for half an hour, 45 minutes till we negotiate with Mr. William B. Pinder of Pinder's Ferry to carry Minister Mario Bowleg and my brother Norris Bain and the rest of the crew into Grand Bahama, non-stop, all dry. No salt water, nor rainwater got on them because Mr. Pinder sent them in his best boat, the fastest boat he had, and they were good, thanks to the generosity of Mr. William B. Pinder. He saved the day for the minister. So whenever Kai traveling, all of y'all under the breath and the voice of Kai Mills, my 10,000 followers in Abaco, and my millions of followers throughout the world, from England, Canada, United States, Europe, and you're coming from Grand Bahama, going to Grand Bahama, and you're afraid of plane, and you want to get on a boat, I'm doing a free advertisement for Pinder's Ferry, because Kai know that Mr. Pinder has a first-class service with plenty juice and engines, so it takes you less time in between. Kai cares. Travel on Pinder's Ferry because William B. Pinder is the owner and he cares like Kai.